What up, y'all?
It's them boys.
We got yet another Data Vault deck.
Yeah.
And ECL.
I'm playing ECL.
That's something new.
Hey.
It's not Target Town, it's not Data Vault.
Hey, ECL. Hey, you remember that base? We had a lot of fun time with that base.
Yeah.
Remember when we thought that base should have been banned?
They did a meta update today, did not ban anything. Just, it's fine. Like, I know that.
It's fine, I guess.
What would the world have been like if they banned Target Town, like, 3 sets ago, right? Like, what?
Yeah,
what
prior to Jump to Lightspeed.
What would the world be like?
I don't know. Maybe a Muslim could have gotten elected mayor of New York City.
Well, that would be crazy.
But
wow, an immigrant.
I think that would have been wild.
I made Slime or Data Vault. I'm running through my dearth of showcase leaders. Yeah. I just have so many that it's going to take me forever to get through all of them. Slime or one of the cooler looking ones though. This is a very much a work in progress. I didn't get enough time to bake with this deck. I think there's a lot of potential with Slimeware. I don't think this list is it, but I think it could be it. I don't necessarily even think the green is it, but it could be it.
So, I actually think, like I was talking about last time, I actually think the meta's in a weird place, or at least this figuring stuff out phase is in a weird place, where I think the middle of the game is actually super interesting about like what matches up into who, but I think you might just lose the game before that point. Mm-hmm. So anyway, I'm trying Luthen, and this is going to be like basically a Sabine shell. The new stuff that you're trying out is Marva and Karis Nemec, because we have 2 Karises I guess we got to keep track of, but Marva's in here. And we're trying out Luthen instead of Sabine. But I think Luthen might be better with a bunch of ambush units, because you could then play a bunch of ambush units. Like I was considering like the phase 1 or phase 2 trooper or whatever, the 3/2 ambush for 3. Yeah. You could try like a yellow version where you play like Cloud Rider. And you just kind of like you try to ambush up the chain, and if your guys die, that's fine. You got stuff left over. An 11, I have a 9. You have the initiative. Should you choose to take it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
And thank you for the subscription, Sauron, if you're still hanging around here.
Lord Sauron.
Interesting. I guess you go there. And you go there. And Brad.
Play this Imperial Dark Trooper. Sick ass. Hyperfoil.
I'll play Karis.
I'll take initiative.
Should I ECL here?
Oh, Karis into the Dark Trooper. I mean that.
Is this an ECL moment? I get ECL. I kill the Dark Trooper. I get a damage on his base. I have the Disclose in my hand. I get a readied spy who then gets to attack. I actually think this is an ECL. I actually don't think it gets. Like, this is a justifiable one. So yeah, we'll throw Karis in there. A unit was defeated while attacking. I'll use Luthen, and then I have to disclose. I'll disclose a Cassian, and we'll make a spy who is ready.
Right, Luthen, a pre-release pretty much got run over. The MVP leader of the day was Jabba. Yeah,
like Jabba is really good. Seems really good in limited. And then I'll attack you for 2.
Probably likely Luthen is not as easy to make work in limited, right?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, it really depends on what you've had. What you got in your pool, what you're working with.
And I'll resupply.
Okay. Deploys on 5.
Deploys on 5.
Deals damage to exhausted units.
That's right.
Attack you for 2.
Take it.
Play Cassian. Pass.
Well, I think we should get her in there. I'll show you these two plot cards. I'll play Palpatine for these amount of dollars. I gotta get used to how this flows.
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm not like the biggest fan.
I get it, but yeah. I'll play Gurinden. What do I say with Gurinden against that deck? What is, like, on 4, K2, there's like For a Cause. I don't know if you have that. I don't really know if that hurts me right now. You probably have Heroic Sacrifice. That's probably pretty good. But is it good against me right now?
The only card you saw from Disclose was Cassian. I played a Cassian, so.
I'll say Marva.
They have Sabine. K2, For a Cause, Battlefield Marine, and Sabine.
Maybe it was just K2. It's probably the best unit there.
The Overwhelm. So, if there's going to be a lot of spies hanging around, Overwhelm stocks rise, right? Because the Overwhelm unit, like, kills the spy, punches through it to the base, and you don't feel like you wasted, like, an action, so. All right, so
it's quite sick.
Who do I want Sly to do damage to? And then another question is do I play K2 or do I play the two 2-drops? Because I actually think bodies matters right now. If I crash spy into spy, Sly gets to kill the spy. If I attack with Cassian, Sly can attack the spy and then do 2 damage to Cassian. So I think I have the spy take out a spy.
Okay. I'll attack your base and do 2 damage to a spy.
Okay. Toast. Cassian is going to take out the other spy.
Take initiative.
All right. K2, you got 4 cards in hand.
Mm-hmm.
You're yellow-green. So you could... Overwhelming is only enough to kill Cassian. It would be thematic to play Karis into Cassian into K2. I would be the Andor fanboy deck there, at least. Yularen Blue. Yularen is one I feel like plays a lot better than he reads. I think I want multiple units. I'm sorry, this spy is dead. I killed that spy with the Cassian attack. Sabine gets damage on the base if I have to fight spies. And then I'll play Battlefield Marine. And then I'm going to pass. Opened a pack of JLS. I pulled a Lando showcase. You think he's viable? The Lando, the shield Lando, jump the light speed Lando. I don't think he's like unplayable, but I think he firmly resides in the tier of leaders right below PQ winnable right now as it stands. So
take it for 2.
Okay. Sly 3 aspects and other friendly units. So Sly can't attack Sabine. So I'm going to have the Battlefield Marine attack your base for 3.
I'll Sly attack your base and do 2 damage to the Marine.
Yeah. You got 6 open there. Sabine is going to your base for 3.
Elgrindon hits you for 1.
Cassian's going to hit you for 3.
Play Trade Federation Delegates.
I'm gonna deploy a Luthen.
Play a Supreme Council aid.
Luthen's gonna hit you for 2.
I'll take initiative.
I will play K2. And then I will pass. So Luthen's accounted for 3 damage this game, so I think I would be in better shape playing Sabine right now, right? Now, if I had deployed Sabine, Slide does 2 damage to anybody.
Any exhausted unit.
Okay.
I'll attack you for 2.
I'm going to. You're at 18. I need another 15 damage, huh? Battlefield Marine. I only lose 1 point of damage if I crash Battlefield Marine into one of your units. You're 14 away from killing me. Alright, I'm gonna have the Battlefield Marine attack you for 3. You're 12 away from dead.
When a friendly unit is defeated while attacking.
While
Okay.
attacking, yeah.
Okay.
I get 2 damage to a unit or base. So I could even have the Battlefield Marine attack into something and kill a second thing, right? Like I could have the Battlefield Marine fight. I actually don't think I want to replay, like I don't want to kill Palpatine because I think there's a good chance you just replay Palpatine somewhere in there.
I'm gonna play a Jar Jar and buff the Trade Federation delegate.
Alright, so he's 6.
He's 5.
He's 6 toughness.
6 toughness, yeah.
Okay. You have 5 open?
That's right.
Okay. Then let us Fleet Lieutenant K2 into the Trade Federation delegates. Because I'm. You smell that? Smell that?
I take 5 from that?
Yeah, so I killed their. When defeated, I'll use K2 to do 2 damage to you, and then I'll use Luthen to do 2 damage. And I could actually do 2 damage to a unit. But
instead with Luthen, yeah.
I think I just dumped the 5 damage in your base because it puts you to 26. Now that is an argument for Luthen right there, right? Being able to trade something, especially K2. K2 with Luthen just seemed kind of wild, kind of wacky.
It does seem really good. All right, I'll hit you for 5. I'll shoot the Battlefield Marine.
He's dead. We will miss him. Sabine goes base for 3.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
So, yeah, okay, you got it.
Okay.
You got it. My start was all. Like I said, I've been cooking, and this is not done.
Okay, yeah.
It's half baked.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I think things are.
I feel like
Moff
Gideon was. I feel like Moff Gideon was all like that. So
yeah, and I probably should have said K2 with Garindon. K2
yeah.
kind of beat me just now. Just now.
It was kill your biggest baddest dude and also still dump 5 damage into you, right?
Yeah.
Because you could have overwhelmed for 7, right?
I don't know if that gets me out of it, but it probably does.
It doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt. Oh, sanguine delicates. Well, that's that's Monka S.
It's like an Xbox Live username. Circa 2007.
Yeah. It just takes like adjective, noun, and then some random characters at the end, perhaps. I mean, I find bots fascinating from like a academic perspective, right?
Who's actually like going to that website? Like, how many hits do they actually get there? You know,
it's probably honestly, it's probably like it's not for big streamers, right?
Yeah, no.
It's honestly,
these guys find like 10 viewer streamers.
I think it's targeting like 13-year-olds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
that's how I get big.
Yeah, and so I think it's because I think it's targeting people who don't have fully formed brains. No shade against 13-year-olds. I just know what I was like at 13,
yeah.
right? Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of like if you get way down in there, there's all kinds of people streaming, right? There's lots of people who are like kids who want to be big streamers or whatever, and they're just hanging out there, right? So I think that's probably who ends up being targeted by that, right?
Yeah, mulligan this. Yeah.
This hand honestly might be a mulligan. It's very short-sighted. That last hand had vision. It had long-term plans.
I'm gonna try this. I need to be playing reps so I know
what's good,
what's bad. Yeah.
So okay. So what happens if you mulligan into that hand? Because that was like one of the things with Boba Fett Data Vault, right? Especially Data Vault decks.
Mm-hmm.
Data Vault decks, you're trading some amount of consistency for those extra hit points, right?
Yeah, it could certainly be worse, right?
So if the hand is playable, I think it's greedy to mulligan it. If it's unplayable, it's not. But there's also some amount of times you will mulligan into a hand that is not great. So how do you deal with that, right? Okay. What are resources? I guess it's resource like these. I guess it's resource that. Okay.
Supreme Council lead.
Okay. I'm gonna make a Sabine.
Take it.
Pass. Oh.
Issue for 2.
Excuse me, I haven't resourced yet, sir.
Anything won't change enough.
You just like not interested in playing a spaceship? Have you played a spaceship in
the last 5 streams?
In the last in any of the streams? I don't know that I'm mulligan that. I think I'm mulligan this.
I played a lot in Akbar.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that. We'll attack you for 3.
A tech.
I resourced the wrong thing. I'll play Marva.
Take initiative.
I'll pass. I really wish this game wasn't just like play your units sometimes, right? Does that make sense?
Well, that deck is certainly always going to be play your units.
Like, I wish the deck wasn't quite like that, but
Thank you for 2.
Marva is going to attack you for 3.
I'll send Super Laser Tech into Sabine.
You are currently allowed to do that. I am going to have Sabine attack you for 3, 2 plus a ping. We're being
Play a spaceship.
Hey, that's illegal. I'm gonna play a Battlefield Marine.
I'll activate Slime War.
I'm gonna play Nimic. There's some consideration here to ECL Nimic into the aid.
Mm-hmm.
It dies like the Luthen ping, and then I guess ready spy that I can then fight your spy there, right? There's quite a bit of that. I'll take the initiative.
I'll fight your base and ping Sabine. And pass.
Don't you want to fight them for real?
Fight these bastards for real.
Okay. Let's you know, it's this jerk's time.
Yep.
And I think this jerk is definitely fighting Sly. And on attack, I'm gonna pitch a Nimic. And I think I actually blast this out of the sky because that hits for 3. There's no attachments to defeat, but
The Crucible.
Crucible. Well, I think it's deploy Luthen then.
Take it for 3.
Because the crazy thing about him is this is not a once per phase thing.
That is crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
So this Battlefield Marine's gonna fight this Supreme Council aid. And then I'll dump 2 damage into I suppose the Crucible.
Take it for 3. Actually, I'll take it for 3.
Okay. Marva will fight Palpatine. I'm actually behind on the board, so I think I have to go clean all this garbage up.
Take it for 3.
No, actually, I'll fight a spy. I think it doesn't make sense to have Marva fight one of the ready spies.
Because he was exhausted.
Because he was exhausted, yeah.
And then I attack you. Okay.
Yeah. That makes more sense to me.
I'll
Because it makes way more sense for Nimic to die
Yeah.
fighting Palpatine, because then I get a dude and I get the damage, so. Okay.
take initiative.
Nimic is going to fight Palpatine. He's toast. I'll show you Wrecker to put a spy into play ready, and then Luthen's going to do 2 damage to the Crucible. And then I guess this spy will fight this spy, take a damage and put 2 damage on this spy. And then Luthen fights your base for 2. And then I pass. And the resource nothing here. Yeah, resource nothing.
Take it for 5.
Okay. Poe is going to fight this spy. I am going to pitch Luke and do 2 damage to this spy. And Poe will take 1.
I'll sneak attack a Primor personnel carrier.
I think I died to that. I can blue leader and fight here, but it's got like way too blue. Like I could crash blue leader in, but it's I don't have enough to kill it, so I'll die to that. I think I actually think I died to the activated Sly.
That spy got in like a couple attacks.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, I think it got
at least 1.
I think that's what I died to. And also, I somehow lost initiative despite you having like 1,000 dudes.
Well, the first 2 turns I was just like do nothing, right?
Yeah.
Until the Sly turn.
That was an interesting game state.
Yeah.
I resourced Heroic Sacrifice, which I think I should not have done because of Marva.
What did she do undefeated?
She gives an experience token to every rebel.
Yeah.
So, I think 2-drop into Marva into 2/2 into Luthen deploy sacrifice probably ends the most of the game. That's assuming your opponent hasn't interacted with you in any kind of way, right? we're just talking about things that can happen.
Luthen is really scary.
So
to be honest.
Yeah, because I like
once you heroic sacrifice on the table. Heroic sacrifice with him and like Marva. That sounds kind of crazy.
Yeah. And that was like a good case study. Now I'd like Crucible. No Crucible. I think I win the game. The Crucible was responsible for like 10 damage or something by itself, right? But because I also his ability would have ended with like a bunch of dead spies. I attack into like I trade Mimic in, kill one of your dudes, kill a spy, trade the spy token in, assuming you don't attack the spy token, kill something else, kill a spy.
What I want to do is play the Primor sneak attack for like 10.
Yeah,
it's so cool. Because I'm not sold on that card. I just want to try it out.
Yeah, I appreciate the scientist.
You want this?
Yeah. I'll play the A-Wing. I'll take initiative.
TIE Fighter. Pass.
Hello there.
What's up?
Deladre, hello. Okay, let's do 5.
Thank you for 2.
I'll take initiative.
Play a Dark Trooper, activate Sly more, make a spy, attack you for 3. And pass.
Luthen may just be crazy. Well, ECL, Mimic into the Dark Trooper. Defeated. I'm going to show you a K2 to make a spy who is ready. I'll use Luthen and ping this thing.
Well, I'll fight that spy.
I'm going to kill that jerk for being a jerk. It's possible I'm supposed to do damage there, but it's possible I'm supposed to do damage there. I'd buy the argument.
I'll play Kino.
I'll attack you for 3.
I'll activate Sly.
Yeah, because you get to activate Sly regardless.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play another guy into space.
I'll take Inish.
Pass.
I'll spy fight the lieutenant. Lieutenant.
Play Luthen.
Thank you for 2.
Kill the spy.
Man, hate spies. Creed Federation delegates.
Poe.
Sly.
Take it for 3.
Take it for 3. Shoot chip.
Take it for 3.
Thank you for 5.
Take initiative.
Yes.
Attack your base with Poe. I'll discard Sabine. I'll discard Sabine, do 2 damage to your base.
I'll accelerate our plans and exhaust the spy to attack you for 5.
Alright, you got it. Ooh, it's so far away from killing you. Attack. So I'm 2 closer to dead. You are 3 closer to dead. 25. Now I'm throwing my events away. I need to save my events. I think that's what I need to do. The problem is I don't have a defined curve, and so I'm like trying to make sure that I save the drops up the curve. And there's just too many damn units on the table over there, and the stupid data vault makes it. I actually didn't hate my position in that game prior to the Sly deploy, because you didn't ramp, and so you like couldn't play the stuff earlier.
Yeah,
but maybe the ramp.
I was playing more
like,
stuff, right?
I actually think the ramp is what's making the game close.
Yeah, maybe I should just be focusing on playing guys.
That was my determination when playing Boba Data Vault, was like the super laser is fine because the super laser interacts with the board in different ways. But
one of my first build was like no ramp, and then I started messing around with the sneak attack junk.
Yeah,
because like sneak attack Kino is also really powerful.
Yeah, because you could do for 2, you could end up doing like 6 or something.
I mean, I could do like Eye in the Senate on, if you have 8 resources, you could Eye in the Senate and then sneak attack Kino.
Yeah,
for like 1 billion damage. That's kind of the dream. But I mean, there's also like Premor. It costs 8, so I was like, if I'm going to be doing that, I need to kind of be ramping into it and ramping into Sly on 5. Like ramp is really good with 5 deploy heroes, right?
Yes, because it's you ramp and then your hero's out on the following turn.
Yeah.
And Sly is actually a problem on the board.
Yeah, Sly is like
it's killing like a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
so.
She's actually awesome. There's a lot of potential with this leader, I think.
Yeah, I
solid.
thought she was like extremely constructed playable when I saw her, because it was like make units and deal damage, which is like what you want from stuff.
Yeah.
So
because like if she was making spies as a unit on the board, then that's not like impacting the board as she's doing stuff, right? Like that damage is actually huge. I think she just slept on. Most people wrote her off. Yeah, I'm surprised that people wrote her off. Yes.
Yeah, I don't think that was ever correct. So
I would agree.
All right, I'll play a Sabine.
TIE Fighter.
I'll take initiative.
TIE Fighter. Yes.
Fleet Lieutenant. Take 5. Crumb. I'll take initiative.
Thank you for 2. Make a spy. Attack you. I don't have to pay for that. Take it for 3. And pass.
Rebel Assault. Hit you for 4, hit you for 4.
Well, yeah.
Double cunning. I think you want other colors. Because I don't actually think cunning is very good at generating tokens inside of villainy yellow, outside of the trade delegate. And I think you want tokens because it makes it easier to activate Sly if you've got tokens.
I'll accelerate our plans, exhaust, and I'll take you for 5.
Okay. I'll play Marva. So a card that I think is being slept on, that I think is really good, is the We'll Call It War, which is the 3 cost, deal 3 damage to a unit, and if you have the initiative, deal 2 damage to a unit. I think that card is extremely good right now, because I think there are. I'll take initiative. I think there's actually quite a bit of board states where it's powerful.
Thanks, bye. And pass.
All right. Count. I wish I had Heroic Sacrifice here. Heroic Sacrifice, Marva, and Smoke, TIE Fighter, because these guys have done like 1,000 damage to me. I don't actually have anything I can crash into over here that'll let them die. I'll deploy Luthen.
I play No One Ever Knew. Free friendly official exhausted enemy unit.
All right, we'll move on.
Okay. I only have 2, but
yeah, we'll move on.
Okay. Because that was then deploy Sly into Palpatine.
Yeah, Palpatine keeps Poe from killing Sly. I might have had my fill of tokens. I'm going to tell you that much. That might just be true.
I have played back-to-back token decks,
I might just have my fill of tokens right now.
To be fair. I really like spies.
Well, yeah, the spy tokens are actually really, really good, and they come out in a lot of instances at bargain prices.
Yeah.
It's not like the battle droids where the battle droids don't really do anything, and the clone troopers are really kind of too expensive, right? The spy stuff is like bargain basement. You're just getting it. You're just getting ancillary spies from all over the place.
Double cunning Sly, I could see that.
I just told him I couldn't see it.
Because you get like Palpatine unit. That's something.
Yeah, but you don't get Palpatine unit, and that's something.
You don't get Palpatine unit. You could pay the premium for it.
You can get Palpatine unit, but you're not going to get Palpatine unit.
Yeah, I would pay 5 for it, probably, in that deck.
I think if you paid 5 for Palpatine's unit, then I think I would be in great shape.
Yeah, maybe. But like if Palpatine,
it's different if you've got like
Palpatine units on
it's
the board.
different with like droid manufacturing and the hero stuff where you're paying 5.
Yeah.
And you're putting 5 units on the table, and then that presents you tell your opponent, I'm going to play Unity or Unity or die on the following turn. We haven't even tried Padme and the stupid life gain dudes yet.
Oh god. Probably my next deck will be Mothma. Mothma Unity of Purpose. That's my last showcase.
Is that good enough? We'll try it.
Also, I've been running Jar Jar in here, and I don't think Jar Jar is quite... It's not really doing anything in this deck. I think it should just be more 1-drops.
I'll play this thing.
Regulations Bureaucrat.
I'll take initiative.
Yes.
Well, Chewbacca.
Like,
Hit you for 6.
Take initiative.
Pass.
Exhaust a resource.
I'm gonna Fleet Lieutenant and hit you for 8.
That's pretty good. I'll play a Super Laser Attack.
I will take the initiative.
Make a spy. I'll attack for 4. I could attack that Fleet Lieutenant. I might have to attack that Fleet Lieutenant. I'm taking so much damn damage. I'll attack it. It's a bummer, but I'll pass. I think that just kills me. I don't really have any interaction for that. What you're doing there. Is there benefit to Slime or ECL? and just not.
If you had ECL, I think I'd kill you in a lot of those games. The problem is
the thing is, like, I like the data vault because my plan was just to like race and kind of just try to beat you.
Yeah, so like most of the games, like on turn 3 or whatever, you're at like 15, or like on turn 3 or 4, you're at like 15 damage.
Yeah, it's like
now
it's
on data vault, that's not even halfway dead. But if you were ECLing, then like it's a totally different game, right?
Yeah, because then it's a different deck. Is what I'm saying. It's not. It's not this deck.
Oh yeah. Okay. Deploy Luthen. Lose a resource. Potentially. Maybe you can't afford to use the dude if I deploy. Or ECL Poe right here. Killing the bureaucrat. Killing Kino. I think I go for that. I'm going to ECL Poe. Kill the bureaucrat. Kill Kino with the discarding of a Sabine. Playing against all these token decks has not dampened my desire to play a Boba Fett Data Vault, I'll tell you that much.
I think that deck is actually probably the best deck. It's kind of stupid, probably.
It has not dampened my desire to play those decks.
It is so much better. It's crazy.
I think you might pivot from the capital ship plan, though I do like it quite a bit. I think everything is just like put a lot of units on the table, and if that's the case, then that tank is something you can slap Boba Fett in. War Juggernaut, I think, is even better now.
Play more. Show you these guys. I'll play Palpatine. Take 2 spies. I'll play Jar Jar. I'll buff this super laser tech.
Hit you for 6.
And I'll attack you for 3 and do 2 damage to Poe.
Here we go. I'm gonna deploy Luthen.
I'm gonna fight Poe.
Luthen will fight one of the Sentinel spies.
These are right. Yeah. I'll hit you for 2.
I'll take initiative.
Yes.
For a cause. Sorry, Rebel Assault. 3, 7, take 10.
Crucible.
For a cause. 1, 2, die.
Are you 100%?
Die. No, I got Jar Jars.
Oh, okay.
Jar Jar is a whiff, but I had one resourced. I'm not sold on Jar Jar in this type of shell.
Like, you want to be doing not Jar Jar things when you deploy Luthen, it seems like, right?
Yeah, so ECL...
Like, you want to Poe.
The problem is, like, yeah, exactly, that's the thing, is... There might be some random niche... some niche... ECL Jar Jar play to kill something, buff something else that's on the table.
Can he buff himself?
I think it says other friendly unit. me give another friendly unit. But the Jar Jar is like more copies of Fleet Lieutenant, but slower, but cost less. But so yeah, Power of the Dark Side insurance. Right. That's a big part of it. I mean, we have not even touched blue-green villainy.
There's probably a good reason for that.
I think.
What does that look like right now, right?
Well,
Thrawn?
I like Thrawn because of the value and the healing and the whatnot. But there's always Kira. So Kira might have to topple the summit.
Red with Kira.
You might have to topple the summit with Kira, right? Blue-red villainy. And I'm not. I mean, I guess you're. I mean, Snoke. If you could ever get to Snoke, probably really good. I was considering the green-yellow villainy of Palpatine 1 leader because you have so many token generators.
He's probably insane. With Palpatine units.
Yeah, and like the thing is like there were a lot of decks you could blow out with that Palpatine deck with Bazine, and now you've got Garendon on top of all that. So a Dryden deck. I think there's a Dryden deck. It might be Dryden blue. It might be.
That takes some brain power for sure.
Okay, we'll keep this. I'll do that. You got the initiative. Should you choose?
I'll play this
Dark
bait.
I think I have to ECL this in because otherwise it just dies. And then I'll Luthen your base for 1.
Take initiative.
I'll pass. Yeah, I wish I had Karis there. It'd been sick. Would have been cool.
Jar Jar.
Red 5.
TIE Fighter.
Pass. I guess I'll take initiative. Yeah, if I don't ECO there, I think I get blown out. I think you Jar Jar the Dark Trooper. The Dark Trooper hits me for 5. I Sabine into you. You make a token.
Yeah, that's the big thing is like clearing 2 units off the board so I can't activate. And it's going to even be hard for me to activate this turn.
Yeah. It'll be awkward for you too, at least.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want damage on red 5. You guys have 1 health. I don't quite have the cleanest hand. I'm sorry, you gotta go. You gotta go. Alright, so I have the initiative. Let's what I'm worried about is like a ramp into Sly this turn. But what if I don't worry about it?
Just don't worry about it.
Fleet Lieutenant, red 5 in your base for 5. It's possible Fleet Lieutenant's wrong. So like another thing about the Chewbacca on the spaceship in that last game was that it was 1 unit that was doing 6 damage.
Yeah, it was like just attack, take initiative, attack, take initiative.
Yeah.
Attack, play guy, take initiative.
I'll take the initiative.
Play Kino, make spy. Thank you for 3. Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna change my
Sure.
thing.
I'm gonna blue leader. Is it worth ambushing this? I think it's actually kill Kino before he does a bajillion. So move blue leader down here and then ambush into Kino. Don't particularly want to take a bajillion.
I'll play Sly. Play these guys. I'll play Palpatine.
Really glad I got rid of Kino.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'll play Garinden. Garinden will say you played Sabine. I'll say Wrecker. Poe. Arc Sacrifice Rebel Assault. I was thinking about Rebel Assault too.
Fleet Lieutenant's gonna kill one of the ready spies.
Attack you for 3.
I will deploy Luthen.
Take you for 2.
Luthen's gonna kill one of the spies, the Sentinel spies.
Take you for 2.
I think I actually have to have Red 5 fight this, and I hate every second of it.
Yeah, I'll take you for 3 and shoot the Red 5.
Yeah. I'll take initiative.
Yes.
Rebel Assault. This kills Sly. And then what? Luthen kill Jar Jar. Kill Palpatine. Oh, I'm sorry, Eddie.
What the hell?
Luthen kill Luthen. I have to kill shit.
Six.
I have to kill shit.
Yeah.
We'll kill Jar Jar, I guess.
There's someone here. Gun? Gun on Spy. Shoot for 4.
Fleet Lieutenant will kill Palpatine.
Hit you for 1.
I am going to smuggle Cassian in.
Play a first order TIE Fighter.
Kill this thing.
The struggle.
Okay.
Take initiative.
Pass. I guess I'll resource this.
Sneak attack, Crucible.
That is Stupid son of a bitch. I have a heroic sacrifice, so I can like heroic sacrifice one of the guys into Grendon to kill that, but then I died to the 5 damage from that. So, I think I've had my fill of tokens. Your days of playing against decks that don't have bombing run in the main are over. I'll tell you that much.
Just in time to play. I'm gonna play Unity Purpose deck next. No, stop.
That much is true.
Stop.
I'll tell you that much.
I'm gonna play a different version.
I like Luthen. The end result. I think Luthen's pretty cool. The problem is I think the token stuff from this set's actually good. I'm sorry to report it's actually good. And you just have to be prepared for it or be prepared to lose to it. And guess what? I'm never doing again. And that's losing to tokens from here. So
excellent. I like Sly. I think Sly deserves more attention and worth checking out some other builds with it.
Yeah.
And I think this is not nearly the final form. I think this form was kind of jank. The Primor is probably not worth it. But man, it can.
I think Primor is probably not worth it. Sneak Attack, I think, is worth it.
Sneak Attack is really good.
Sneak Attack,
Crucible, right?
And Crucible.
Crucible especially, because you can get that on 5.
Leia is with these few new rebels. I think Luthen's probably better. Luthen actually enabled some crazy plays.
And Sabine also might be better.
Luthen
probably.
Luthen on flip. Luthen's also 7 health, which means he does not die to the stuff that other people do.
Yeah.
And his ability makes up for the fact that he doesn't have like a ton of power.
You got some really crazy plays you can have when he's on the board, right? Like, really crazy plays.
Yeah.
The problem is all my dudes are 0 power.
Yeah, I couldn't actually kill my guy. I can't I can't 2-for-1 you is the problem.
You gotta pile
the spies keep the 2-for-1s from actually happening. So
kind of funny.
Yeah.
Kind of downside. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. We'll be back on Sunday.
Yep. Goodbye.
Thanks. Goodbye.